In a small, sunlit African village, surrounded by lush green hills, lived Adanna, a young woman with a heart full of dreams. She longed for love and adventure beyond the confines of her village life. One fateful day, a handsome stranger named Easy appeared, his gaze deep and mysterious. His charm quickly won the hearts of the villagers, and Adanna, too, was captivated. Their courtship was swift and enchanting, and soon the entire village buzzed with excitement for their wedding. Adanna's friends whispered with envy, saying she was truly blessed to marry such a captivating man. However, on the night of their wedding, as the moon cast an ethereal glow over the land, Adanna discovered a dark secret. Easy was not just a man but a spirit, a snake spirit bound to human form. His transformation was terrifying, his skin glistening like scales as his true nature was revealed. Adanna's joy turned to fear and confusion. She had married a serpent spirit, and she knew her life would never be the same. The following morning, Adanna could barely believe what had happened. Ease, in his human form, begged for her forgiveness, explaining that he had no choice. Cursed long ago, he was trapped between two worlds, human and spirit. Though she felt betrayed, Adanna's heart ached for Easy, who was bound by forces beyond his control. Seeking answers, she consulted the village elder, a wise woman named Neka. Neka listened patiently, her face grave. "Adanna, the path you are on is filled with danger," she warned. "But if you are willing to risk everything, you may find a way to break the curse. You must journey to the land of spirits, where no mortal has returned unchanged." Adanna was frightened, yet determined. She resolved to face whatever trials lay ahead to reclaim her life, and perhaps free Ease as well. Armed with courage and the blessings of her people, Adanna set off on her journey to the mystical realms. Neka had given her a talisman for protection and a pouch of sacred herbs to ward off evil spirits. She walked through thick forests, crossed raging rivers, and finally reached the edge of the spirit world. As she stepped through the shimmering veil between worlds, a cold chill ran down her spine. Strange whispers filled the air, and shadows flitted across her path. In this land, time and space shifted unpredictably, and the very ground seemed to pulse with hidden energy. Yet Adanna pushed forward, her heart beating wildly with each step. She could feel eyes watching her, unseen but menacing. She whispered a prayer, hoping her strength would be enough. Not far into the spirit realm, Adanna encountered two towering figures, cloaked in mist and shadows. These were the gatekeepers, guardians of the spirit world's boundary. Their eyes glowed like embers as they regarded her with curiosity and caution. "Why does a mortal dare enter our realm?" one rumbled, his voice like distant thunder. Adanna's voice quivered, but she stood firm. "I seek to break a curse," she replied, clutching her talisman tightly. "I am here to find the truth and reclaim my life." The gatekeepers conferred silently, then offered a warning. "Your journey is perilous, young one. You may find truths you are unprepared to face." But they allowed her to pass, marking her with a glowing sigil on her wrist, a sign of her mortal presence in their world. As she ventured deeper, Adanna found herself in a labyrinth of shifting images, a realm where illusions reigned. Here, her memories surfaced, twisted into strange visions. She saw herself as a child, laughing with her parents who had long passed, and she wept at the sight. Then she saw Ez, his eyes filled with sorrow, reaching out to her. But she knew these were only illusions, designed to weaken her resolve. She closed her eyes and repeated Neka's guidance. "Trust in what is real, not what is seen." When she opened them again, the visions dissipated, and the path before her was clear. Her heart felt heavy with sorrow, but strengthened by her purpose. In the heart of the spirit realm, Adanna met an ancient being known as the Oracle of Lost Souls. She beseeched the oracle to reveal the origins of Ease's curse. With a sigh, the oracle spun a tale of betrayal and vengeance. Ease had once been a proud warrior, but he angered a powerful spirit who cursed him to live as a snake by night. As the oracle spoke, Adanna felt a pang of compassion for Ease's suffering. His life had been torn apart, and he was bound to this monstrous form against his will. Yet, the oracle warned, if you wish to free him, you must be willing to face the spirit who cursed him. Only by understanding his pain can you hope to break the spell. Adanna's journey led her to the Cave of Shadows, where she had to confront her deepest fears to proceed. The cave was pitch black, and eerie sounds echoed from within. As she stepped inside, visions of her worst nightmares surfaced, of losing her family, of being trapped in the spirit world forever. Yet she remembered her love for Easy and the life she had left behind. Summoning all her courage, she pushed through the darkness, emerging on the other side, stronger and more resolute. Her journey was far from over, but she had conquered her fears and was ready for the next challenge. Next, Adanna arrived at the River of Reflection, a place where souls could see their true selves. As she peered into the water, she saw her own reflection, but it shifted to show her faults, her doubts, and her regrets. It was a painful revelation, but she knew she had to accept every part of herself to complete her journey. The river spirit, impressed by her honesty, granted her a blessing. You are brave, mortal. This blessing will protect you in the face of deceit. Empowered, Adanna continued, feeling lighter, her heart bolstered by newfound self-acceptance. At last, Adanna reached the lair of the spirit who had cursed Ease. The spirit was a formidable creature, with eyes that burned like fire. It laughed at her, mocking her mortal frailty. Why should I lift my curse for you? It sneered. Undeterred, Adanna spoke with conviction. She explained the pain and suffering she and Ease had endured, and she appealed to the spirit's sense of justice. To her surprise, the spirit listened, intrigued by her bravery and love. After a moment of silence, it said, "Prove to me your commitment, and I may consider your plea." The spirit devised a test, demanding that Adanna retrieve a rare flower from the peak of Mount Umbra. This flower, it said, was a symbol of undying loyalty and would only bloom for the pure of heart. Determined, Adanna began the grueling climb, facing harsh winds and treacherous terrain. After hours of struggle, she found the flower, its petals glowing softly in the moonlight. She gently plucked it, feeling a surge of hope as she made her way back. The spirit accepted the flower, impressed by her dedication, and agreed to consider releasing Ease from the curse if she could fulfill one last task. The spirit's final demand was unexpected. It offered Adanna a choice. Either she could lift Ease's curse, or she could ensure her own safe return to the human world. Torn, Adanna pondered her options. She wanted to save herself, but also felt an overwhelming desire to free Easy from his suffering. In the end, her love for Easy won. "I choose to break his curse, even if it means I may never return home," she declared. The spirit, moved by her selflessness, softened. "Your love has proven true, mortal. I will release you both," it said, lifting the curse and granting her safe passage back to her world. With the curse broken, Ease was freed from his serpentine form, and together, he and Adanna returned to their village. The journey had transformed them both, strengthening their bond and deepening their understanding of each other. The villagers welcomed them back with open arms, celebrating the love that had endured trials few could imagine. Adanna had faced darkness, conquered her fears, and proved that love, when pure and true, could transcend even the most powerful of curses. Back in the village, the people were overjoyed to see Adanna and Easy return, safe and changed. News of their story had already spread, and the villagers marveled at Adanna's courage and loyalty. A grand celebration was held in their honor, with dancing, drumming, and feasting that lasted well into the night. Adanna looked at Ease, seeing him anew, not just as a handsome stranger, but as someone who had been through pain and darkness. She loved him even more deeply now, understanding the sacrifices they had both made for each other. As they danced beneath the stars, she felt a profound sense of peace, knowing they had earned this happiness through resilience and love. Life slowly returned to normal, but Adanna and Easy knew they had been forever changed. They spent more time together, building their life in the village with a newfound sense of purpose. Adanna began helping Neka, the village elder, learning the secrets of herbs and charms, hoping to one day take her place as the village healer. Easy, now freed from his curse, also found a new role. He became a protector of the village, using his experiences from the spirit world to ward off negative energies and threats. The villagers admired his wisdom and bravery, and he was respected not only for his strength, but also for the compassion he showed to others. One evening, as Adanna was gathering herbs by the river, the spirit who had once cursed Ease appeared before her. It was less menacing than before, its eyes softer. "You have proven yourself, Adanna," it said, "and I owe you a gift." It handed her a small vial of silver liquid, explaining that it was a potion of insight. "Drink this when you seek understanding beyond mortal comprehension," the spirit instructed, before vanishing into the night. Adanna felt a strange gratitude toward the spirit.